bum, 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 ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Wonderful, wonderful Dragon Quest. God, it's like every time the overture starts up is like the music is just even louder and louder and louder every time. All right, we are streaming. It looks like we finally got some stuff here. I'm not intending for this stream to be long or anything. I kind of just want to check in, play some games or whatever. I don't really have a whole lot of time to play games anymore, but when I can, you know, I'll try, even if it is just you know, just casually. But I have been wanting to stream for a little while, even if it is just one cheeky little stream. I have the stream as unlisted right now, and so I want to go ahead and make it public. I just wanted to check in because, you know, the last time I tried streaming, it was like horrible, you know, like the internet connection was dying on me and all that stuff. It was just terrible. It just wasn't responsive at all, and it was just causing me a lot of problems, and so, yeah. I went ahead and kind of promised myself that if I'm gonna stream again, I'm gonna stream for at least, like, you know, 1 or 2 minutes, you know? Just to make sure that while I'm unlisted, the signal and everything is good. Because then I don't want to just start streaming and then like, oh, hey, turns out your internet is totally dead. Anyway, who wants to hear the Dragon Quest Overture a million times? So yeah, I decided to play some Dragon Quest 8 right here. Even though I've already played it, if you guys listen to the podcast, which is like maybe 1 or 2 of you, then you'll know that I've already beaten this game. But I beat it on my 3DS. You know, just like totally offline. I played it on the console. I didn't play it like I'm playing it now, which is emulated. I might, I don't know. I've always been very tempted to turn this into a series, but I do plan on making like a retrospective series on Dragon Quest. One day just go down the line of like Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 11. And by the time I finish that, Dragon Quest 13 probably already came out, right? But I also don't want to just do the main games. I also want to do like the spin-offs, like the Monster series and, you know, all of the remakes that have come out of that. I want to just talk everything, all Dragon Quest all the time. And Dragon Quest 8, I think right alongside like Dragon Quest, you know, like all of the Dragon Quest games that everybody considers to be like the best ones and everybody's favorite. So like 3, 5, 8, 9, 11, you know, all of those ones that everybody says are the best ones, those are my favorites, basically. It's very difficult to be a contrarian and say, no, this other one is really great. I think if I want to be, you know, if I want to have any hot takes, I guess you could say that Dragon Quest 6 is maybe like the least enjoyed. Like, even that one isn't bad. It's just the least good out of all of them. And even I would be like, hey, you know what? It's not that bad, you know? Because then, you know, people kind of take the extra mile and just, you know, say, no, it sucks, it's terrible, it's a bad game, and it's like, I don't think it's bad. It's the least good out of all of these, you know, out of all of these extremely good games. There's this other one that's just kind of good, as opposed to very good, alright? I don't think you can hold it against them. But anyway, we're playing Dragon Quest 8, which, by the way, looks beautiful. The last time that I played this was, of course, on an actual, you know, it was on an actual 3DS. Hold on. I have the chat on here on a dock. It's been a while since I last used OBS for streaming. I've been using it a lot for, obviously, for recording stuff, but not necessarily for live streaming. So, like, stuff like the chat, I'm getting, like, that monkey sign of, like, oopsie, something went wrong. I think if I just go for chat, just, like, regular chat, maybe that'll pop? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it pops up. Okay, yeah, because I had it in like, a little pop-out window. Alright, so obviously there's nobody here watching, and that's okay. I already got 1 like, though. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go on to my Linux computer here, which is just a Mac. It's just a Mac that I installed Linux onto. I'm just going into this assuming that nobody is going to be here and nobody's going to watch this, which is normal, because, like, even with big YouTubers, even with big YouTubers, there aren't a lot of people to watch their streams if it's just like unannounced and spontaneous. Which is what's happening for me. It's so casual that like I don't even have like my door closed or anything. Everything is just yo, don't say that. It says Janelle Nelson. Hey, thank you very much for being here. Hold on. Give me a second here. I'm just typing up some passwords and whatchamacallit. Got it wrong. Okay, hold on. Yeah, thank you very much for being here. This is my first time seeing you. So, maybe you're new on the channel. Usually I'm expecting like Brandon or Hebby or someone like that. Alright. I don't know where I am in the story right now. I do remember playing this a little bit ago. I'm going to be coming after Dual Megas with the rest of you. Okay, so we just got Angelo. We just got Kukuru into our team. The Angelo looks a bit softy and he's a bloke, so me mum. He'll have a snogging a lottie with a banana. Okay, so let's just go out and let's just fight some stuff. I am pretending to have this live stream last at least like an hour or so. I am not intending for this to be a long thing where I'm binging a game for 5 hours because, you know, with all the technical difficulties that happen, the moment I get comfortable with live streaming is like, oh, technical difficulties ruin everything for like 4 days in a row, and then it's like, I'm done. I never want to stream again, you know? I'm always like that. But then, after I stop, I kind of get the feeling that I want to just do this all over again. It's like, you know what? I kind of want to stream again. And then here I am. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane, just going at it, live streaming again. I did intend that maybe at some point I might want to start to stream regularly again after I kind of grab my bearings at my job. You're new? Alright, well, welcome to the channel, Janelle. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's always great to see new people here and then watch them leave like 5 minutes later. And then you don't even know. They might have left a minute later because maybe they just didn't type. They didn't type, this stream sucks, I'm leaving. I'm gonna struggle a little bit here with the audio because, you know, this could obviously be like way louder, but, you know, when you're emulating games, every emulator has like a different like level of volume and stuff. I could literally go into the configuration and just like make the audio super duper low and then just max it out on OBS. But it would just be a pain in the butt to do that all the time. So now I'm just in OBS, just like flipping through knobs and stuff. Also, if you guys did not listen to the podcast that I posted this week, yeah, here I am. Maybe I should move my camera maybe like a little bit more off to the side. Yeah, because I'm a little off there. You guys can see my bed that's not done. It doesn't matter. It's like 10 p.m. I'm just gonna jump over and just sleep right on top of that. Anyway, the whole reason for why I wanted to like post, why I wanted to log in here and put passwords and stuff like that is because I wanted to post the link to the stream and see who shows up, at least on the Discord. There really is no point in me putting it on social medias or anything like that. Alright. Very simple thumbnail. Just a Dragon Quest picture. Streaming. Out of nowhere. Late night stream. Come hang. Man, is it just me or is the Dragon Quest music, especially the battle theme for 8, isn't it just amazing? Isn't it so dreamy? I love it. Alright, I posted it on the Discord, so you know that at least 1 or 2 people are going to show up. And if not, that's okay. Again, I'm going into this fully expecting nothing because I did not announce this. It's super late. I usually stream at around like 8 p.m. When I do stream, I stream at around 8. And even then that's met with like 1 or 2 people, you know, like it's just not a lot. All right, I don't really look at like YouTube stats a whole lot, but I have this other computer. I can pull it up and look at it if I need to. Yeah, so we literally just finished the story arc with Abbot Francisco and all that stuff. Josh, hello Josh, how you doing? Watch me beat up this big fat guy. Message retracted immediately. You said hello. What was worth retracting? Nope. I don't want to say hello to you. Nope. I don't want to associate my brand with you. Pshow! There we go. That's how strong we've gotten. I remember it was kind of a pain in the butt to beat up that big yellow man. But now his yellowness will not defeat me. Hasio, hello. It's been a while, man. It's been too long. For how long do I want to keep playing Dragon Quest VIII? Wait, okay, come on. You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna have a bash, huh? You having a laugh, mate? You having a little giggle, a little chuckle, a little guffaw? Well, you don't see me laughing. Let's see, youngest mate. Oh, go defeat the Omegas, mate. Do some crack with the dingaling. That sounds like code for something else. Whoosh! Do we whoosh these guys? Yeah. The dingalings, even though they did make, Lisa the Painful RPG, that doesn't excuse them for doing damage on me. So, I need to go stop them. Because then they're gonna ring the bell, and then another one of those big guys are gonna show up, and then it's gonna become a problem. That's exactly why I wanted to kill them first. I don't know, is this weird balancing act of like, do I kill the bells first? Because then they'll summon more big guys, or do I want to kill the big guy first so that, you know, oh, actually, you know what I can do? I can psych up, and then have Yangas kill the bell, and then do crack on no, none of the dingling, do a crack on the jargon, and then he can heal, I guess. There we go. Crack him! There we go, you got it. You guys can see the bottom screen, right? Right down here, you can see the health and the magic and all of the stats. Gotta adjust it a little bit. Yeah, there's like a big black area there that you guys can see. Yes, you can see it. Okay. Have you guys noticed anything different, new, better about my audio? I interrupted myself. I was gonna talk about the new microphone, but then I guess my mind got caught up on something else. But yeah, I went onto the screen to show off. Yeah, so Shure right there. If you guys did not listen to the podcast the other day, yeah, I had to make a list of equipment to order over at my job of stuff that I need to be able to do my job. And one of those was a good microphone, and so I took advantage of the company budget and said, I want something a little nicer than what I have at home. And so I ended up going for this Shure microphone. This is not the company microphone. This is actually a second microphone that I bought for myself. The first one, I ordered it from someone else. And, you know, they got it for me, and it's in my office and everything. You sound about the same to me, fuck you. I went through all of this trouble. Well, okay, if you're an audio nerd like I am, then you will notice a big difference. But, I noticed the big difference, and that's what matters. Also, less sniffling, huh? My nose has been feeling a little better lately, probably because I haven't been streaming every day. And so, yeah, I got the big, nice, fancy microphone that all of the big YouTubers use. Actually, this is not even the one that all the YouTubers use. They use, like, the longer, more expensive one that costs, like, $400 or whatever. This one costs, like, around $150, I think. I think I got it for cheaper because it was on sale, and on Amazon, everything is on sale. So I got it for, like, $130 or something. It was the cheapest microphone out of all the Shure ones. But even this one, even the cheaper one, sounds amazing. This is, like, with all the filters and everything, so, it should sound fairly good. And again, you know, this is the other microphone that I was using, if you guys remember. This one, the Tonor BUX whatever, random numbers that indicate a code or something. This is another XLR microphone. And this is the one that I was using that I had hooked up to here. And, it sounded okay. Like, towards the end of me using that microphone, it actually finally started to sound good. But condenser mics are still condenser mics, and condenser mics sound awful if you yell at them from really, really close. And here, this is a dynamic microphone, and so it can kind of handle louder noises and stuff a little better. So, yeah. Look, it's an improvement, okay? Even if you don't notice it. I'm telling you that it's an improvement. And, yeah, I feel like I was originally supposed to get this microphone, and I just didn't because I was being such a cheapskate. Alright, well, we're gonna have to kill you right out of the gate. The boomerang is not really gonna do enough, so I'm gonna switch over to the sword. You're not a Are you a dragon? You're like a weird lizard, I don't know. Do you count as a dragon? I gotta look at the bestiary. They categorize all of these monsters by type and stuff. Because I've seen some enemies in Dragon Quest that, like, they don't look like dragons at all. Or, like, I don't think they count as dragons, but they are dragons. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's take a look. He looks dragon-like. I mean, yeah, he has the tail. He looks really scaly. Cameron's Codex. Download bonus item. Battle records. Yeah, here it is. There's no shame in trying to intimidate the enemy. It's a perfectly acceptable strategy to employ, and a wise one at times, I might add. You know, I've beaten Dragon Quest VIII maybe like 2 or 3 times now, with like all the different endings and stuff. I've played it on 3DS and beaten it all those times on 3DS, but I haven't finished it on PS2, and I really want to finish it on PS2 just to say that I've done it. And out of all of the times that I've intimidated an enemy, I think it's been like maybe 3 or 4 times, tops. Like, including the PS2 version and the 3DS version. So, yeah. Okay, by family. Dragon family. There it is! Literally the first one that shows up. The jargon. Do you have any information? Any Pokedex entry? Bah! Toggle this window. There we go. Description. Physically quite imposing. These monsters are also capable of breathing fire and throwing magical sand from their jars. They appear to enjoy a symbiotic relationship with dinglings. They liked Lisa the Painful RPG, and they said, you can hang out with me. Is it already turning into nighttime? That fast? Oh yeah, those little eyes. I remember those big eyeball dudes from like Dragon Quest 4? Dragon Quest 4 or 5? Oh, then this guy. This bag of tricks. A bag of laughs. Oh, and the puppeteer. This guy's funny. Okay, so now it's a bunch of enemies. So now, we're gonna throw the boomerang at this boy. And then get rid of this guy. And then Jessica. You're already running out of magic, my girl. So how about... do the whip. Whip it. Whip it good. And then, I know that Yangus doesn't necessarily need healing, but just to make sure. Are you having fun, bro? Yes, I am. I'm having a lot of fun playing one of my favorite Dragon Quest games on an emulator that makes it look like 20 times better than how it did on a 3DS. And better than how it did on PlayStation 2, to be honest. At least the character models. The character models and like, the monsters look really cool on 3DS. But, if you want to look at the environments, and maybe even, like, the textures that they use... The PlayStation 2 game is, like, way better. The lighting on the PlayStation 2 is better. There's, like, shadows. And here, they just have, like, a little circle underneath them, pretending to be a shadow. But I think... I may be wrong, but I do remember the shadows in the PS2 version of Dragon Quest VIII looking way better. Oh, I'm dazzled. That didn't stop me from beating people up. There we go. Got some plain clothes from the bag of laughs. So funny. No, a brownie? Where am I going? Okay, so I know that... Alright, so right after taking the ship to fight the big squid, you go over to the Abbey, and from the Abbey you meet Angelo. And from there, you go to the bar, and then go back, and then the dungeon. You just walk down the path, right? It's not until you gotta go to Pickham, which is where Yangus is from, where you have to, like, go kind of off the beaten path and just sort of walk around until you find it. But everything prior to that is literally just follow the yellow brick road. You follow the yellow brick road. I love the music in Dragon Quest VIII, man. Koichi Sugiyama's greatest work. R.I.P. to Sugiyama. That weirdo. That very, very talented man that had horrible political opinions, but a talented man nonetheless. He lived to be 92, I think? 92 or 93? He lived a long-ass life. And he died from, like, a medical complication. It wasn't even, like, natural causes or him getting old. He, like, went to the hospital because he was sick with something. But if it weren't for that, the dude probably would have lived even longer than that. Okay, so now they're giving me all the nighttime enemies. Now that they're getting close to night. We're getting the morphine mushroom, so this guy's gonna poison me. The fly guy, I think, has, like, fizzle or something like that. And the mummy's just annoying. I think the mummy's just really tanky. Especially the next version of the mummy, where, the mummy's purple. Palette swap, so you know he's stronger. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure magical attacks don't really do a whole lot either. Yeah, the mummies kind of suck because they're just really hard-bodied most of the time. Yep, fizzle. I knew that would happen, and I think fizzle, yeah, just stops you from doing magic. And of course, Jessica is the one that's fizzled. And she's asleep, gosh. What do you have against her, man? What the heck did she do to you? Yangus is just one-shotting everybody right now. If I ever get my schedule in gear and I stop feeling exhausted every time I come back from work, maybe one day I'll come back to streaming semi-regularly. I know, it's that vicious cycle where I'm like, Scantha, okay. I get all of these technical issues and I'm like, screw it! I'm never gonna stream again, I hate it! And then like a month passes and it's like, I kinda wanna stream again. And then everything goes great for like a month, right? For like a month or two. And then I get that like marathon of like the internet dying or something crashing or my computer being too slow. I get like that little marathon of technical difficulties for like a week. And again, same thing of like, I hate streaming, I'm done with it. Ugh, I never want to stream again. I'm just gonna make videos, whatever. I don't care. Ugh. And then like a couple weeks pass and it's like, I kind of there's this cool game that I want to play. I think I'm gonna stream it. Oh, I never finished Kingdom Hearts. I should probably finish that. You know, and then I'm back to streaming again, and then something happens, and I'm like, fuck it, and I go away, and then I come back again. Now my newest excuse now is that, I have a day job, and when I come back, I'm really tired. But my desire to play games has not gone away. No. And, you know, pretty much the only thing that I do now these days, right after coming back from work, is to just see what games I can play. And so I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna spend 2 hours playing a game, why can't I just stream myself playing it once in a while? Why can't I just go back to, you know, doing the usual? It's content, and people are not asking what I'm up to. And then, like, you can see more stuff on the channel other than just the podcast. Podcast that I'm, like, too lazy to make thumbnails for. I am gonna eventually have thumbnails for the podcast. You guys are gonna ask me, like, how much more work and chaos do you want in your life? But I was actually thinking of making another podcast. Making like a new one, like a different, separate thing. Maybe even have, like, a separate channel for it altogether. I wanted to make, like, a VTuber-related podcast. And I came up with the perfect title for it. So perfect that I'm not even gonna say it, because then people are gonna steal it. They're gonna take it away. But yeah, and I've been nerding out a lot about VTuber stuff, and so I think, I don't know, there might be a VTuber podcast out there. There might be. I mean, VTubers are too popular for there not to be, but I kind of want to make one. I want to make one of my own. Sub cool guy, hello. Everything's good. I'm just chilling out, spending the last couple of hours that I have in my day. Just to play some good games and have fun, you know? That's the motto of the channel. Good game, have fun. This is a good game and I'm having fun, you know? That's all you need to know. My grandmother, oh no, my grandmother gets out notebook, do tell. Emma works as a maid at the castle. She's a lovely, hardworking girl. She's not been able to take any holidays for these past 2 years now. I do miss her visits. The way to the castle, follow the path to the east, and you'll come to it eventually. Yeah, so this is the granddaughter. Have you played Bloody Roar? Bloody Roar is on PlayStation 1, right, as a fighting game? I think I've played Bloody Roar 2. I don't know if I played Bloody Roar 1, to be perfectly honest. I don't remember a whole lot about those games. They were never really my thing. Okay, this is just useless equipment. Silk robe, not for me. Hey, Grandma, can I sleep here? I kind of need to rest up. The spinning wheel isn't moving. Will you let me crash at your couch, Grandpa? Are you on your way to the castle? Yes. I don't mean to speak out of turn. I'd turn back if I were you. It'll be a wasted journey. Oh yeah, well I know why. The king is too depressed to be a king. Why would you ever want to be a king when you can be a god? Oh wait, no, there we go. There's a resting place right there. And then you get the little story thing with Angelo. Oh, Angelo. Alright, let's quick save and get out of here. Would you consider Yagyu a yandere? No, I wouldn't consider her a yandere at all. Consider your adventure? No. Farewell for now, brave hero. Alright. I'm gonna get out of this. And let's see what else we can play. I got Launchbox turned on right here, so I literally have every single video game in the universe that we can play. Actually, one of the games that I've been wanting to play for a while now, and I just haven't given myself the time to do it now that we're on the topic of the 3DS, is Dead or Alive Dimensions. There's all of these, like, older 3DS games that I kind of missed out on that, I haven't really taken a look at. There's some Japan-only games, obviously, but there's also some regular games from America that came out in America that I wanted to play, and I just never gave myself the chance. Dead or Alive Dimensions is one of them. I played it one time a long while ago. I played it on stream for like 5 minutes, but I kind of want to play it again. I played Dimensions, rented it once, yeah. I don't feel bad about emulating 3DS games anymore, because like the 3DS eShop is shutting down, the Wii U eShop is shutting down, they won't take credit cards anymore, like the whole thing is just dying. Like, it's already bad enough that the 3DS itself is already pretty discontinued, right? They're not selling 3DSs anymore. And now they're not even selling games for the 3DS anymore. So screw it. I don't feel bad anymore. Alright, so I've already done all of these. This is arcade mode. Chronicle is the story mode. Survival is literally just like an endless, just onslaught. Let's see how many battles you can do until you survive. Look at all of those characters that I don't have unlocked yet. I can guarantee you that most of them are really beautiful women that I don't have any control over. Let's do... I always go for Kasumi just as default, but I'm gonna go for Lei Fang. Costume number 2. That's nice. That's cute. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll do... Let's see. The white one, and what's this one? Red. I like red. There we go. She's cute. We don't get to do teams. Only one. Goes through the story, the important bits anyway, of the first few DOA games. I see. Are you ready? Come on, Zach. Go back to your island. Cha. Wee. You see, my favorite part of the 3DS game is that down below on the bottom screen you can see all the combos. It's super useful. PPK. Ooh, wee. But now I have to remember what all the buttons are. Ah, throw you away. There we go. Oh my god. That's like one of those Jackie Chan stunts where he has to go to the hospital afterwards. All right. This is a 3DS game? I think the shaders on the emulator are making this game look way better than it actually is. Did this game always look this good on 3DS? I'm gonna compliment the emulator. I'm assuming that that's what's happening here, because you guys saw there was like 30 full seconds of like shaders and stuff downloading before the game even booted up, so I'm assuming that's what's making this game look absolutely beautiful. Look at this! This is what Dead or Alive Extreme 2 on like the 360 was looking like. Yeah, for a 3DS game, it looks surprisingly great. It was a pretty nice looking 3DS game, yeah. I guess it did look that way. You see, good graphics were possible on 3DS. Yep. You win, Lei Fang. I really liked this art style for DOA X2. They really changed it a lot in DOA 5, DOA 6, you know, Dead or Alive Extreme 3. It looks more, I guess, more realistic, you know, but like, just whole, they changed their entire facial structure to look more real. But I actually kind of like this more anime-ish, stylized kind of look to it. I thought it looked more unique. It feels like an evolved, more advanced version of the original Dreamcast games. Hey, no, you're not allowed to do that. Yep, there we go. You want to get kicked? Kanji. Clear. Wonderful. You've unlocked a new costume for Lei Fang, a new figurine. Oh, so this is the easy course, and the easy course only has like... It only has like three levels or whatever. What if I do course 2? The new one is course 3. Difficulty normal. Alright. Let's see if we can challenge ourselves a little bit more. Should I use one of the dudes? Nah. Who would ever want to do that? Tina. You see, the problem is that probably all of the girls that I want are unlockable, right? They're all locked out. I'm gonna have to play the story to get them. So you got a new job, THP? Yes, I did, and it's awesome. I really like it. I'm really happy where I am right now. Ooh, okay. I'm really happy with where I am. And I don't really have a whole lot of time to do the whole video thing anymore because I spend most of my time over there and I get out pretty late. But, you know, it's been good. Everything's been popping pretty well. Did somebody say American flag? Decent pay? I'd say so. For somebody like me, I'd say yes. There we go. Ah, Tina. Do your wrestling thing. Whoa! No. There we go. Don't point your fingers at me like you're King Piccolo. With your crane, your praying mantis or your crane of death or whatever. I'm gonna sleep good tonight? Oh. Please. You're a very weird looking girl. Oh wait, you're not a girl. You're a guy. Ow! That was a pretty slick move. I like that. That was a good move. You made me drop my hat. Oh, oi. There we go. No, I'm not gonna let you leave this wall. Whoa. Oi. Hey. There we go. I caught you in a corner. Gonna sleep very, very well. Oh, I like that. Tank top. Tank top and jeans. Let's do it. Who has the better jeans? Oh my god. Okay, wait. There we go. I was gonna say, can I jump over that? All right. Oh, no. P, K. No. Do. I was about to do a cool combo, but I was just so good that I won before that. Now, how many fights is the normal difficulty? Course 4. How many fights is that gonna be? Weeaboo's a Westerner obsessed with Japanese culture, so I'm guessing that girl is a Yankaboo. Yeah, what do you call that? What do you call a Japanese person that, like, really wants to be like an American? They're super into American culture. They love to play football. They watch, like, all of the American shows. You know, they don't watch Dragon Ball Z. They watch, like, Adventure Time or something like that. They play American games all the time. They say, no, I don't want to listen to it with the Japanese dub. It has to be with the original English voice actors. I need to listen to Troy Baker, you know? I will not take anyone else. They try to show off their how well they know English. There we go. What do you call that? An America-boo. Yankaboo. I doubt it's the same, like, word topology. I don't think it's the same nomenclature with something boo. I think it might be a totally different word, like traitor or something. Traitor. Interloper. Hey, there we go. Hit him with that. Hit him with that uppercut. Everything cuts both ways. Yeah, but we don't know what the term is. I'm sure if you go on Google and you look for it, there's gonna be some Quora question that's like, what do you call a Japanese person that's a weeb for American stuff? Did you know that there's Japanese people that are like, really into like Latino Mexican culture? There's like Japanese girls that dress up in like, you know, tight jeans and wear the cars and, you know, they'll listen to like Daddy Yankee and like, you know, Maluma and all that stuff, all of the reggae kind of stuff. They'll listen to Pitbull. There's like a whole like little subculture of like Chicano, like weird, like Latino Japanese people that just, you know, they want to know Spanish and all that stuff. They really look like they just came out of Puerto Rico or something. They just, they look like they would watch Univision and that kind of stuff. And they have a name. They have like some label that I don't know about. All right. Oh, there we go. Christy. I unlock Christy as a playable character. A new course. All right. Well, let's go and look at Christy. Everything could. Oh, I thought you were saying something. No new comments. Let's do one more. Now that we unlock Christy, let's do let's try and use her. Where is she? I don't see her. The character select screen is too tiny. Hayabusa, Hayate, Jan Lee, Genfu, Leon, Zach, Elena, Tina. Oh, there she is. Christy. Nationality British. Job assassin. That's my job. Whenever I you know, do my taxes, I say I'm an assassin. H24. Snake fist. This is a fist. And she's wearing like Jean's outfit from Bayonetta. Let's do the one with the open zipper, maybe. All right. Let's see how she plays. I don't think I've ever used Christy in any significant way. There we go. Psha psha. That's how an assassin geeks. Oi, yoppa. Ha, oh my god. You know, for a fighting game that doesn't really have a lot of, like, explosive sound effects and, like, kamehamehas or anything like that, it's a pretty high-octane, really exciting fighting game. I like the fast movement and everything. There we go. Like that, that's cool. You know, Dead or Alive fighting mechanics feels like... Have you guys ever seen Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie? You know that scene where Tifa is fighting against the other Sephiroth-looking guy? They're fighting in the church, and you have like the piano version of the battle theme. Dun 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 dun. And then Tifa's fighting that dude. That's what it feels like to play Dead or Alive. It feels like you're playing like yeah. Why don't they have Tifa in like Dead or Alive or Tekken or something like that? I feel like she'd be perfect for those kinds of games, especially Dead or Alive. Take that, La Mariposa. I meant to ask you earlier, do you have the same Ikariga figure I showed you on Discord? No, I don't have any Ikariga figures, unfortunately. I only have the ones that I showed earlier. I have the Nami one. I have a Nami figurine. I have a Luffy figurine, and I have a Supersonico bunny figurine. But that's it. I only have those two. I've never bought any. I don't have any Summer Kagura figures. I would love some. I mean, it depends on what website you go to. Sometimes you can find them for 50 bucks. Sometimes you'll find them for 500 bucks. And like the longer you wait, the more expensive they get. So, and of course, the bigger they are, the more expensive they are. There's like really beautiful ones. There's like a big, almost like life-size bust of Yumi that looks amazing, but like, it's so big, where the heck are you gonna put it? Also, good luck spending $500 on that. You might as well buy yourself a PlayStation 5 or something. That's what I always do. Whenever there's something expensive that I don't need, I always bargain with myself and I go, well, if I am willing to spend $500 now, like if I'm willing to part with that kind of money, just like that, let's think about all of the things that I could buy with that money that's better than this. And my default thought is always PlayStation 5, PlayStation VR 2 when that comes out. I can buy all of these games on like Steam. You know, every day there's a Steam sale for something. I just got Crypto the Necrodancer with all of the DLC and the new like early access expansion that they got going on. I bought Star Wars Dark Forces 2 just so that I could mod it with like that remastered mod that one guy made. There's like all of this cool stuff that I could get instead of this thing that won't do anything for me other than I can stare at it and say, that looks really cool. That's why if I'm gonna spend a figurine, I think I'm gonna go to the place that I know at the shopping mall that I go to. Where like most of the figures there, their most expensive is like 40 bucks, 30 or 40 bucks for like a cute little cheerleader costume or something. Obviously the ones with the swimsuits are the more expensive ones. But hey, if I need money for college for the over the next 10 years, we can make a deal. Her and Yumi should be arriving tomorrow. Oh my god. This guy annihilated me. Don't backflip on me. Alright, let's quit. That was fun. That was fun. Dead or Alive Dimensions? As far as I know, good game. I had fun with this good game. Okay, so what else do we play? There's a whole lot of games. Oh, Street Fighter 4. But Street Fighter 4 on 3DS. I know that BlazBlue Continuum Shift 2 came out on 3DS, which is super weird, but I think it's even more weird to have Street Fighter 4 show up on here because that's like a 3D rendered game. Oh, that's a cool logo. Capcom. Yeah, it's really weird because this is like fully 3D rendered, and obviously you have to remember to take a break from playing the game. It is recommended you take a 10-minute break for every 30 minutes. Oh man, that's hell. Really? 30? Tell that to my workplace. No. I don't want to imply that I work in a bad place, because I don't. It's a very good and nice place. Oh, is this the opening animated cutscene? That like takes forever to move around. Alright, 3D edition. Receive notifications? No. Look at that. They're about to kiss. They're so close. Alright, let's do versus matches and let's switch around some characters. I bought this Way Forward game on my Switch a couple days ago. Fun game. Very Saturday cartoony with Contra DNA in there. A Way Forward game. What kind of game was it? Do you know the name? Medium. Yeah, sure. How about those Street Fighter 6 announcements, huh? We got Juri. Is Juri in this? She is, right? There we go. Spider-Saurus. What a weird name. Alright. In dedication to the announcement of Juri showing up on Street Fighter 6, we're gonna play as the original Juri right here. And then, Kimberly doesn't exist yet. Street Fighter 6 looks so sick. Yeah, especially Kimberly with, like, her graffiti abilities. Like, she spins around, like, psh, like, throwing out graffiti and, like, yeah. She's, like, parkouring around you as she kicks you and busts your butt. Yeah. Street Fighter 6 is looking really, really fun. Let's see. We're never gonna get a game like Street Fighter 4 again, though. Inland Jungle. Let's see. What? Okay, talk about luck. Jury and jury. Let's see how Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS works.
You look like you're in good shape.
English dub. You look like you're in good shape. Oh yeah, and so if you want to just do an ability, you don't really need to know the command. You can just use the touchscreen to essentially cheat and just automatically do an attack, whatever attack you want to do. Alright, this seems to be running at like 30 frames. So I guess that's okay. Whatever. Yeah, I've never liked the English dub to any of these Street Fighter games. They've always felt so weird and unnatural to me. Although there are, you know, characters that are like technically American and stuff, right? Rip stream? Oh, of course. It should be back. The signal is coming back. Maybe you can refresh. It seemed like the signal came back. Or not. I just saw it go down again. Oh well. It's as flimsy as it has always been. Why you? There we go. I can't remember the title, but there's a PS1 game where if the same two characters fight, they'll copy each other's attacks. Oh, interesting. Ooh. There we go. Oi, 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 oi. Ah. That could have been so cool, but you just had to defend, huh? There we go. Oh, so totally not righteous. Oh boy, the way that she lives her leg. I mean, yeah, they tried their best to make it as Street Fighter 4 as humanly possible. Is there an option here to make this in Japanese as opposed to English? If it's not already in Japanese, that means that I probably tried on a previous occasion and failed. Button config, game settings, 3D display, yeah, voice, language settings, select your language, English, Francés, Español. I think he's talking about the text and not necessarily the voices. The only fighting game I know of that can possibly end in a draw. I mean, Dive Kick can end in a draw as well. Stream should still be live, but it looks like it might be a little choppy. Yeah, we're getting some pretty bad frame drops, but hey, nothing I can do about that. I've been spending years of my life trying to find a solution to all to those things, but nothing has worked. The problems, they just come back eventually, so it's just inevitable. I really don't understand how other people do it. There are other people out there that, like, they spend, like, literally their entire life, like 12 hours every day just streaming, and it doesn't seem like there's ever any technical difficulties, but for me it happens like every hour. Every hour I get some sort of disconnect, so I have no idea. The Japanese dub was only in the console version. And in the PC version, I have Ultra Street Fighter 4 on PC, and I can change it to Japanese there. Wow. The internet connection is just flat out 0. Just freezing on occasion.
No way you could ever knock me out.
Well, whatever. I'm not gonna archive this stream. This will go unlisted no matter what, because I really don't have anything. This is not a part of a series. I don't have anything interesting to say. I'm just very casually playing games while catching up with all of you guys, just to let you know that I'm doing all right. Right now, I am focusing a lot of my time on my job. And I'm kind of trying to figure out like a proper schedule for streaming and making videos and working on stuff, because I still care about all that, but but no time. Especially now, where, like, over the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks, there's been nothing but, like, family visit after family visit after family visit. And then me having to go over to my hometown to get, like, documents updated, passport, ID, driver's license, everything on the Mexican side. I have to get it all updated. And I had to go drive over there like 3 times in order to get everything in order. So I did all that, and then the family came all the way over here. Because then it was my mom's